What's good, y'all? My name is Bond. Today I will be showing you how you can get into athletic training and pretty much how anyone can get into athletic training. I'm talking about your grandma, my grandma, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I was like, instead of just telling y'all, let me show y'all, you feel me? I'm gonna do a light workout today, you know what I'm saying? Just introduce you to it. So I typically don't use the treadmill to warm up, if you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I mean, yeah, you wanna warm the body up, but I always say if you're gonna train a certain way, you should obviously warm up a certain way. If you're training to move fast or be explosive, why would you walk on the treadmill? Makes no sense, right? You feel me? I mean, you can do it if you want. There's nothing wrong. I'm just saying, get your body accustomed to it. So I like to start by doing these. You know, you can call it temper tantrums or you know whatever you want to call it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to move the body fast. Yes, I know. I'm working out with Crocs. But like I said, it's light today. You feel me? All I'm doing is moving fast. Expressing force. Expressing force. All I'm doing is moving fast. Now, I'm doing it with minimal equipment and just in a minimal space to show you how versatile athletic training is and how anyone can really get into it, you feel me? When I'm done with the legs, I do the hand, you feel me? My shoulders. You gotta strengthen your shoulders too as well, you feel me? You're just training your body to move fast, your CNS. Central nervous system. This is how I would typically warm up. You do it with that. Okay, now that we're done with that, right? So it's important to know that in order to get into athletic training, there are 3 steps, you know what I'm saying? 3 steps is all you need. Number 1, you must bulletproof the body. Number 2, strength, overall strength and core strength. And number 3, explosiveness and speed and all of that. You must build that up. Rate of force development. When you fortify the body and strengthen your core and gotten stronger, you can now express force differently. I'm gonna show you instead of just talking about it. I'm gonna train with you, literally. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna train with you. First, I'm about to start. Check this out. I'm about to start with some Achilles, strengthening right here. I'm gonna show you how easy you can do this, you feel me, and how versatile it is. I brought heavyweight because your joints love weights. I always say this. Joints love weights. Do not be afraid of heavy weight. They are your friends, you feel me? The Achilles is the first point of contact. You gotta strengthen it regardless. So there's no escape out of this. Put the weight there. Do not lean more like this or more like this. Put the weight there so all the force is being focused on your Achilles. Put the weight there and literally count to 12 seconds or 15 seconds. Okay, you get the point. Let's do it with the other one. We are bulletproofing the body right here. Like I said, your Achilles is the first point of contact. It doesn't matter what you do, you always have to express force through your legs, through your Achilles and your calves. Okay. Obviously, you want to do 3 sets of that. That's just me showing you an example. Like I said, this is step by step, literally, you know what I'm saying? Step by step. You always want to do 3 sets of that. That's step by step. We will work on everything today. Trust me on that, dog. I got you. I'm going to show you how to do it, you know what I'm saying? With limited equipment. Obviously, 50 pounds is lightweight, you know what I'm saying? But it's fine, though. This is what they have in here, so we will make do of that. No excuses, as they say. No excuses, literally. You strengthen your Achilles, right? Next thing you have, your hips. Literally, if your posterior chain is weak, you're cooked. And I kid you not. If your posterior chain is weak, you're cooked, bro. And I'm talking about the hip flexors. You know what I'm saying? They help with everything. Running, jumping, just overall everything. Even stopping. You stopping. So I'm gonna show you how to strengthen your posterior chain. And you, get a good stretch. Good stretch. What you do to one side, you do to the other side as well, you feel me? So you correct any imbalances too. Imbalances are super important. Unilateral training, we will talk about that. But let's continue. 1, 2, familiarize with the basics and how to get into athletic training. Now, What makes athletic training so much fun is that it's so versatile, bro. I mean, you're gonna be doing a lot of fun things. Apologies for the noise in the background. You know, they're lawnmowing. Gotta respect them, you feel me? So, like I said, let me take y'all through the ropes. Now that I'm pretty much done with bulletproofing the body, quote unquote, because like I said, we're gonna obviously have to do it multiple times, but that's just to show you. Now that I'm done with bulletproofing the body, I go into strength training. I gotta get stronger. My core has to be strong. That is the foundation, you feel me? My core has to be strong. Obviously, there were other things to bulletproof, like your knees and all that, you feel me? And if I wanted to bulletproof my knees, all I would do is simple step downs. You can do weighted too. Weighted is very good. Simple step downs, you feel me? What you do with one leg, you do with the other leg. You come up, simple step downs. It also helps with your balance too as well. You know, if I had weights right here, I would do it with weights, but it's fine. I'm just showing you the basics. Now that I'm done with that, I gotta get strong, man. I gotta get strong so I can express force crazy. It's all about force production, being able to jump and all that. I gotta get strong as hell so my body's able to literally express force. One of the best ways to get strong and best exercise to do will be the hip thrust. A lot of your power literally comes from your glutes. No diddy. But let's get to it, right? A lot of your power comes from the glutes. So like I said, I'm doing minimal weight, so I'm gonna show you how you can do that. You take this, feel me? You can do it right here. But that's really gonna be, like I said, you're doing with dumbbells. So really, you know what I'm saying? You're just working with what you got. You know what I'm saying? You can put it here if you don't like that placement, as always. Try to get you a good 10 repetitions. 4 to 3 sets, 10 repetitions. You can go higher than that if you want. That's really your preference, you feel me? You can always go higher than that if you want. All right, now we're building strength, because strength is super important, you feel me? That was the strength for rate of force development, RFD, to explode, you know what I'm saying? Another way we can go about building strength is obviously strengthening our core. How can one go about strengthening our core? Well, let me show you, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how one can go about strengthening their core with minimal equipment and, you know, limited weights and all that. So let me put this here and demonstrate for you. Let me get some weights right here. I will strengthen my core with some isometrics right here. Check this out. This is the second step, by the way. I hope you're keeping up. You feel me? I will strengthen my core with some isometrics. Isometric holds. Take a dumbbell, put your leg up, and hold it. You hold it. Hold it for a good 20 to 15 seconds, you feel me? If you want to make things hard on yourself, you can put it a little bit back. Now it's emphasizing your core like crazy. Like I can't even talk a little bit now, you feel me? Because I got to keep that focus in my core. Ooh, goddamn. This is a good isometric way to strengthen your core. That's one way to do it. Another way to test your core strength will be with your stability. Because if your core is weak or imbalanced, you're cooked. So you come up here and you're just moving it. You're moving it. You're moving it different directions. Different directions. The emphasis is on your core. It's to keep it stable. Different directions for at least 20 to 25 seconds. You're gonna feel it on your core. Like I said, it's like a plank, you feel me? With the medicine ball, with the ball. Keep it on your core. Those are two ways I just showed you on how you can strengthen your core and test your core strength. This is with stability, of course. You know what I'm saying? Now that we're done with that, right? You're probably wondering, damn, we're done with the second phase. That's if you're wondering. You probably don't even care, you feel me? But you're like, we're done with that, right? Now, You gotta learn to be explosive and overall fast. Faster muscle fibers. I'm gonna show you right here, man. How can you express force after you've gotten that strength? You know what I'm saying? You wanna express that force, right? So I got you. Check this out. This is how we're gonna express force. Go about expressing force. We're going to do plyometric, the stretch and shortening cycle. We're going to explode off the ground, you feel me? Like I said, remember what I spoke about the first time? The Achilles, first impact, literally. First thing for ground impact, you feel me? We're going to explode up. We're gonna do this 3 sets of 6 or 5 repetitions. You can do more, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You need quality rest. So we're gonna go, like try to jump as high as you can, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Maximum effort is what I like to say. Just try to explode up. So 3, 2, 1. And if you notice, right, I don't land on my foot. I land on my Achilles actually. I'm actually trying to strengthen it still, you feel me? And that's building up that strength right there. Get some rest, get some rest, get some rest. It's quality effort, quality output, you need quality rest, you feel me? Get some rest, trust me man, get some rest. Once you've rested, right, that was just one piece of plyometrics. There are other plyometrics. Another piece of plyometrics will be reactive plyometrics. What are reactive plyometrics? You're just trying to and if you look carefully, right, I'm not jumping like this. I'm not jumping like that. No. I'm doing this. I'm bringing my toes up, toes up. This is the reactive plyometrics. It teaches you to express force quickly as soon as you touch the ground. You know what I'm saying? You can do this 3 sets of 20 or 4 sets of 20 because it's light and it's easy going on you, so you can spam it. You can spam it, literally. Feel free to spam that. Trust me on that. You know what I'm saying? Depth jumps are one of the best. Simple as that. You can do this for 3 to 6 repetitions. You feel me? 3 sets of 6 repetitions or 7. So 3, 2, 1, you go. As soon as you drop, jump up. And if you notice, like I said, I'm never landing on I'm never landing on that, literally. I'm landing on these. Strength under Achilles still, you feel me? Whew. Gotta catch your breath, my dog. You did, a little sweat. It's all good though. Gotta catch the breath. Whew. Let's get right, let's get right. Let's get right. All right. Now, being explosive, it comes in different ways. You must learn how to move in different directions, you feel me? Now, this is still another plyometrics you can do, you feel me? All you're doing is just going side to side. You're working on your lateral movement. Now, you remember when we strengthen the hips? This comes in place now. Now you can afford to do cuts, different types of cuts, you feel me? You can go side to side shuffle. Because like I said, this is being functional. You're gonna have to move side to side regardless, you feel me? This is all about athletic training, like literally. It is being able to be mobile, functional, and being an overall specimen. You wanna build muscle, yeah, you wanna build muscle, right? But you also want it to be functional, like literally. You wanna build muscle, but you also want it to be functional. You wanna be able to run fast, react fast, jump high, and do a lot of things with that. You do not want to be a liability. You want your muscles to be an asset to you. And of course, for the greater good, protecting your family, your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? Yourself particularly, it is important for man to be able to protect himself too. So do not get that twisted. And that's not me telling you to go get in a fight. No. The strongest of men don't go out looking for fights. They just, they learn to protect themselves. Literally, that's what you should be focused on. Not looking for fights. A weak man does that. We don't do that. You feel me? And let me give you one more tip on how you can obviously express force, train your CNS, and of course, build explosive power. Literally do it by doing pogos, but weighted pogos. Let me show you right now. This is how you will go about this. Let me show you. 20 pounds, and I'm gonna just jump. I'm gonna repeatedly jump. And I'm done with it. I drop it down, and I drop. That is a good way to build up ankle stiffness, obviously make your Achilles stronger, reactiveness, which is speed and all that, and explosiveness, and overall, you're staying very agile still, you feel me? Because you're able to do all of that. Whew. That was good, that was good. And that's really how anyone can get into athletic training. That is a beginner's guide right there. I will be dropping obviously some tips and all that. I'll try to make sure it's not too long like it is right now. That's not too good, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just wanted to drop some long-term content for y'all and of course, educate y'all on how anyone can get into athletic training, AKA functionality training. My name is Bond and it's been a pleasure, man. First YouTube video, I thank y'all so much and y'all stay blessed and most importantly, stay disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible to the man or woman who's willing to try. So stay disciplined, man.